Hello everyone, welcome to Ansarkari. In this article, we will talk about the rise of how to save the rubber industry from challenges and production, why it is failing. As per data 2019, Thailand is the world's largest producer of the rubber. Further, Kerala used to be a home of thousands of producers, but over the last few decades, the prices of the rubber has fallen. As rubber trees is a labor incentive activity, so there is a issue of skill and technology, poor return, high labor cost that have forced many of the laborers, farmers to give up the rubber plantation. According to a country's rubber board, so regarding the rubber board of India, it was established in 1955. The headquarter is in Kerala, Kottayam. It is under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. It is responsible for the development of rubber in India. The rubber is grown in a lateritic type soil or alluvial soil, sedimentary soil. It need at least 100 rainy days in a year with temperature of around 20 to 34 degrees centigrade, humidity of high humidity 80%, and absence of strong wind. Before 2011-12, there was a rising price, but after that the price have plunged. Irrespective of government promoting rubber through Make in India scheme, but it is hurting the industry because of huge import. There is a GM technology that is for the rubber plantation crop, but Indian rubber growers have not tapped into this technology. So what is needed? First of all, MSP should be given. Second, use of GM crop and the GM technology in the rubber plantation crop. Third, reuse and recycling of rubber for the ecosystem. Then mixture of natural rubber and also synthetic rubber should be promoted by the industry. Upscaling, rescaling of the labor should be done. The next article is talking about the GM crop, that is cotton. It is approved by Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee. It is under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, under Environment Protection Act 1986. Agriculture is state subject and the state government involvement is essential for the compliance monitoring of the GM crop. What are the role of the GEAC? It approves this trial. It regulates the uses of GM crop such that GM crop Dhara mustard hybrid DMH11, BT brinjal, all these need to be approved by GEAC. The next article is talking about the exploration of coal and lignite scheme. In India, majority of the coal is bituminous in nature. Only few areas such as Jammu and Kashmir produces anthracite coal, that is having around 80 to 90% of carbon. Bituminous has 60 to 80% of carbon, which is found in the Gondwana land region. Then there is third type of coal, that is lignite, which is found in Rajasthan and other areas, which have around 20 to 40% of carbon. and last is peat, which is the least carbon having fuel. Further, in this central sector scheme of exploration of coal and lignite scheme, which is given by the center, under the scheme, the coal and lignite is conducted in two broad stages, that is promotion exploration and also the detailed exploration in non-coal India limited blocks, both the private areas and government areas. Under this, 1300 square kilometer area will be explored. So regarding this fact, India has around 5th largest reserve of the coal and producer of the coal, and approximately 50% of total electricity demand is met by the coal. Then regarding the next article, which is talking about the CRS. What is CRS? CRS is Commission of Railway Safety. It is a government body that acts as a railway safety authority in the country. It derives the power from Railways Act 1999. It has statutory function. Inspect, investigate and advise with respect to the railway safety in the country. The headquarters is in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. So CRS is very important body. Very important because it does not report to the Ministry of Railway. Why? Because there should be a not conflict of interest. CRS, if CRS is regulating the safety of the railways in India, then why it will report to Ministry of Railways? It should come under different body. That's why it reports to Ministry of Civil Aviation. Then next article is talking about the quantum technology, National Quantum Computing Mission. In next 8 years, the NQM, that is National Quantum Computing Computer, is given 6,000 crore. It will work in to strengthen the India's research and development in the quantum area. It will focus on developing quantum computers with having a qubit between 50 to 101,000 qubit in next 8 years. It will lay communication using quantum key distribution. It is a important keyword regarding to the quantum computing. Over 2,000 kilometers. It will be most secured and it can be used in high strategic areas such as defense, space, etc. Under NQM, the broad theme will be quantum computing, quantum communication, that is QKD, quantum key distribution, quantum sensing, meteorological, quantum material, etc. The next article is talking about the nutrition. When there is an increase in climate change, and how can nutrition will be delivered to the majority of population of the country. It says that other developed countries has targeted to be in carbon neutral by 2050, China by 2060 and India by 2070. However, the trend is that the world will breach the limit of 1.5 degrees centigrade. Will exceed. So how will Indian agriculture will feed the largest population? So Mr. Ashok Gulati has given some recommendations, some points regarding this, that R&D in agriculture should be increased, whereas fertilizer subsidy, power subsidy equation, roads should be decreased, because agriculture is directly proportional to the food security of the country. There should be a development of seed that is more resistant, heat resistant. Then precision agriculture should be promoted, such as drip irrigation, sensor based irrigation, automated control system, nano fertilizer. These are important terms that can be used in examination with respect to technological input in agriculture. Then mulching and other mechanisms should be used to contribute to increase the soil organic carbon. Then the last important article is regarding the important reform of the government. First is NEP, National Education Policy 2020. It will help children to not only learn but also learn, how to critically analyze, how to critically think, and it will merge yoga, it will merge physical activity with studies. It will focus on humanities, bridging course with management and science. It will also promote midday meal. It will also promote GER, that is general enrollment ratio, gross enrollment ratio. Then another area of reform is national curriculum framework, which will revise textbook according to the demands of the current market. Of that, NCERT will be the apex body advising the center on school education. Then foreign university. It will allow the foreign university to establish campus in India, to have their own admission process, freedom to determine fee structure, recruit faculty, staff from here and abroad. The government will give them subsidy, they will give them grant to establish city in the gift city, for example. For that, India will reduce the brain drain, but also it will save the foreign exchange due to the every year brain drain by students. The next reform is new institution will be established other than IIT, IIMs, IIIT, IIM, etc. It will be made more inclusive, diverse in stream and also in category. Female representation in the STEM will increase with the help of affirmative action. Like 20% is now the female representation in IITs, NIT. Further, no detention policy and the article and the right to education 2009 was scrapped, but now several states have framed rules to hold back children before standard 8. Then there will be a common entrance examination agency, national testing agency which will conduct entrance test to higher education. National Medical Commission, then higher education financing agency, which will leverage fund and will be helpful in increasing the infrastructure development in education institution. Then autonomy will be given to the higher education institute of eminence, both private and public, 10-10 both. Then to fill the vacant faculty and leadership position, the institution will be given freedom to import scholars and teachers from outside and also train new teachers, give PhDs. That's all for today. Thank you.